Now we're
Hmm.
going to go into some playoff matchups, and we're going to touch back on Brooklyn again because it's very interesting what's going on right now. We have about 11 to 12 games left. There's some gaps of 3 or 4 games, so the playoff picture is, I would say, 90% set. So now we can dig a little deeper into it. I'm going to start with the Eastern Conference because we talked about the Western Conference a little bit last week. Play-in game number one, the ninth and 10th spot. Charlotte's 9, Atlanta's 10. Whoever wins that will play the loser of the second play-in game, which is going to be between Toronto and Brooklyn. So this is how it works. The winner of Toronto and Brooklyn gets the seventh seed, and they see Milwaukee in the first round. We could have a first round matchup between the Brooklyn Nets and the Milwaukee Bucks. You see, you see this? Look, do you see this?
Hard not
Basketball
to.
gods, basketball gods. I need this in my life. I need Brooklyn to win one game so we can have Milwaukee and Brooklyn in the first round. So let's dig deeper. Philly is looking at Cleveland in the first round. That one might flip flop a little bit, but right now, Philly's looking at Cleveland in the first round. Bryce, we can have Philly and God forbid Brooklyn in the second round of the playoffs.
If though, I mean, Philly's got to play Cleveland.
Yeah,
There's a chance Philly could got.
their their center's out, and he's probably going to be
Oh yeah,
out.
chance.
He's probably going to be out for the first round. He may be able to come back for the
Mm,
second round. Well, forgive me. This will be the first round matchup, so he may be out for that first round. But on paper, Harden, Embiid, Maxey, Harris, they should beat Cleveland. Cleveland hasn't
they
been there
should.
before. Yeah, they should beat Cleveland. So the basketball gods, I'm on my knees praying right now. We can have Brooklyn and Milwaukee in the first round, which is going to be an absolute dogfight. And then the winner of that series will have to go through, presumably, the Philadelphia 76ers. Okay? How bad do you want this? Because I want it bad. I have other reasons. We'll get into that later.
No, no, no,
Oh, I
no, no.
want it.
I want Brooklyn to lose it. If they I think they get in through the play-in, but I think they lose to Milwaukee again. At least
Mm.
I want them to lose to Milwaukee again. Um, and because I want Milwaukee and Philly more so. I think that I don't know. I just don't want Brooklyn there.
If
But
Brooklyn
but
loses,
I've been so wrong about the Lakers winning the championship. I'm
hey,
gonna be right about Brooklyn not winning
look,
one.
look, we took so many L's last year, right? Um,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
Brooklyn loses in Toronto, well, it's going to be the game's going to be in. Yeah, the game's going to be in Toronto. If Brooklyn loses, then they play. Excuse me. They will play the winner of Atlanta and Charlotte. If Brooklyn wins that game, then they're looking at Miami in the first round. Okay. So, of course, you know me. I want the easiest path I can get. I need that easy in my life. So I need Brooklyn to beat Toronto. I need Brooklyn to play Milwaukee. I need the winner of them to play Philly. And guess who's going to be sitting in the conference finals? Just
That's a lot of what ifs though. Also though, I think my new pick for a championship is the Heat. I'd like to see them play one of those teams. I'd like to see them play Brooklyn. I'd like to
oh, we're
see
not.
them play someone.
No,
So it's you're gonna end up with one of them in the conference finals, anyways.
right, right. Which I told you. I said I don't know. This is what I said months ago, and you agree with me. I said I don't know how the standings are going to go, but I know Miami and Milwaukee is going to be there in the end. So if Milwaukee has to beat Brooklyn and then has to beat Philly to get to us, oh, that's fine. Because we'll make short work of Chicago, which we've owned all year, Boston, which we've owned all year. Brooklyn still hasn't beaten us yet, I don't believe. So the Heat has the best record in the Eastern Conference against the other good teams in the Eastern Conference. That makes sense. Plus, we also have the third best home record in the league and I believe the best home record in the Eastern Conference. So Miami having that number one seed is highly important right now.
Mhm.
If Miami was a lower seed, I would be like, we might get to the finals. I don't know. If they keep that number one seed with 2 weeks to go almost, they're going to the finals. Um, because I believe the bottom half of the bracket is just loaded. It's absolutely loaded. And it's going to be some beautiful, absolutely beautiful basketball. But whoever comes out of that to play Miami, man, they're going to be wore the fuck down. They're going to be so worn down. Um,
Who do you think poses the biggest threat to Miami this year? I mean,
oh my, oh
look,
Milwaukee.
The Bulls haven't been a joke.
Oh,
Boston's been getting a lot better. Milwaukee has been Milwaukee most of the season when they've been healthy. So you still see it as it's Milwaukee.
mhm.
Like you're not taking Chicago
No,
or Boston as
no,
seriously this year.
no,
Next year,
no. Chicago more so than Boston. I'm taking the Milwaukee Bucks. I want, look at my face.
mm,
I
I'm
want,
tired of it.
I need the Milwaukee Bucks. This will be the
Mm,
third year in a row. This is the rubber
it's the rubber
match.
match.
We have home court just like they had home court last year. The first time was played on neutral ground in the bubble where we beat them so bad they ran out the bubble crying. They beat us so bad last year we were crying. So I need this in my life. I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but I want it.
If you get it and y'all lose, I'm gonna buy you a Giannis jersey
No,
just so
don't buy
you
me a
never
no 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 no
forget.
no no no. Don't buy me a Giannis
No,
jersey.
no, no. I'll get you a holiday
You
jersey
there you go. There you go. You gotta get me a holiday. I own that.
to
I
go
own
next to your
that.
Chalmers.
Look, yeah, get me the holiday jersey so I can wear that bitch.
I do
Um,
think the Heat. I do think we're gonna see the Heat in Mil. I hope we see the Heat in Milwaukee. It's Brooklyn's a wild card, but I think the Heat in Milwaukee is a very good bet to make. I did want to ask you, who do you think? Because Trae Young and the Hawks have been playing better. Who do you think wins between Charlotte and Atlanta in that playing game? Because that's going to be a tough game between two exciting young teams and two
that's gonna be a
exciting
hell of
young
a
point
game.
guards.
That's
Yes.
gonna be a hell of a game. It's gonna be an absolute hell of a game. The Hawks are still kind of banged up. Charlotte is the higher scoring team in the league. The Hawks aren't that great on defense. I'm going with the Hornets on that. Um, I've seen them play a few times. They are absolutely horrifying in a good way on offense. Like those young boys fly. They got a whole team of high flyers, and then they got the one of the best point guards I've ever seen
Mhm.
to distribute the ball. So yeah, that team there is amazing.
One other
And
quick
there,
question.
what's up?
I'm sorry. I thought you were going to end it right there.
No, you got no. What's your question?
No. So Brooklyn's going to have to play Toronto
Yeah,
right now.
and Toronto's been playing good too now. That's is
Toronto just beat Brooklyn
I
twice.
I
I
I
know
know
there
it.
was things going on there with both teams, but like, what do you say if Brooklyn loses to Toronto in
Well,
the play-in?
if they lose to Toronto, they're not eliminated. So they still have. Oh, forgive me. They are
Mm.
eliminated. No, no, they're not. Okay, forgive me. Playing shit stupid. Playing shit so stupid. They're not eliminated. I would prefer them to beat Toronto so I don't have to worry about Brooklyn in the first round.
Hmm.
I just want the easiest path I can get because I believe Brooklyn will beat both Charlotte and Atlanta. So I don't,
Yeah,
I, I need them to go ahead and beat Toronto. I need Toronto to go ahead and lay down, you know, knowing to just lay down, just take it, bend over and take it, so we can have Brooklyn and Milwaukee in the first round. And I'm gonna tell you something. I think the NBA will move mountains week week to have Brooklyn and Milwaukee in the first round. Might be some shenanigans that night.
maybe, maybe it wouldn't. That
So
wouldn't surprise me either.
yeah, might be some shenanigans that night. All right, so we're gonna move to the Western Conference. Playing game number one, Minnesota and the Clippers. Minnesota just completed the. Well, no, they didn't complete the Florida sweep. Miami fucked up last night. You guys beat them, I think. And then,
But they were playing good up to that point.
yeah, they have been. They've won like 35 of no, they've won 25 of the last 35 games or some shit like that. And they've
Okay.
quietly done well. So you got them and the Clippers. I'm actually going to go with Minnesota on that one. And
Yeah,
then you're looking
yeah.
and then you're looking at Minnesota and Memphis in the first round. Woo! Playoff game, play-in game number 2 right now, surprisingly, the Pelicans and the Lakers. I think the Lakers are going to win that. Even though the Pelicans beat shit out of them by like 29 a
They
couple of
did.
weeks ago. I think the Lakers are going to win that, and the Lakers are going to set themselves up for the loser of Clippers in Minnesota. Lakers kind of had problems with Clippers this year,
Lakers had
and
trouble with everyone this year.
well, the Lakers want Phoenix. We talked about this
Mhm.
last year. They want Phoenix very badly. Um, Utah and Dallas. That's the 4-5 matchup. That's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Golden State and Denver, the 3-6 matchup. That's going to be a good one too. But I'm looking at Minnesota and Memphis because that could be the future um, of the
Hmm.
West. So I'm looking at that with both teams because, like I said,
Yeah.
Minnesota's been playing impressive. That Anthony Edwards kid is no joke. We know Ja's an MVP candidate.